Noah, I know I promised to tell you more about my childhood. You know where I'm from. I think you and your friends know where I was born and raised. But we came from extreme poverty. And my mother would teach us some tricks to be able to get along even though we were very poor. One trick she would say is when you buy a shirt, leave the price tag on it for a few weeks, then you could always return it. I still do that to this day. I don't know if you can see here. Oh yeah, yeah. You see, I've had this shirt since 1979. Look at that. You see the tag? It's still there. So that was one thing we did. But the bigger problem was that we were so poor. We were really, really poor. I mean, I would be in my bedroom every 3 days. My mother would just take like a pork chop bone and just throw it in and slam the door. So we didn't eat very well at all. The other problem was the extreme crime. The crime was awful. It was so bad. Even though we lived in the in the sixth floor of our apartment building, every time I would close the window of my room, it would be on somebody's knuckles. Everyone was trying to break in every 10 minutes. It was awful. It was terrible, just terrible. And the last thing, my father had to buy a new car, it seemed like every month. Why? Because in my neighborhood, that was so good. It was a good neighborhood because it had diversity, people of color, people from backgrounds, Asian Americans, African Americans, Puerto Ricans was a very, very big neighborhood for that. That's what Archie Bunker called, and this was wrong. You watch him call it imported Ricans there, Edith, God. But that's correct. That's terrible thing to call them. But my father's car would be like either broken into, or more important, what happened more frequently was that people in my neighborhood that was so good at being crooks, they could take the hubcaps off of my father's car when he was going 75 miles an hour. That's a problem. And the last thing I want to say, you already know. On my 13th birthday, I was given $5 and a new wallet. It was the biggest thing ever to happen to me. So me and my two brothers, Paul and Michael, we decided we're going to go down and we're going to get me a nice milkshake because I had never tasted a milkshake even till I was 13. So we're walking down the street and these three African American gentlemen come up to us. They seem like good, nice people. And they said, "Hey, you got any money?" And I pull out my wallet. I go, "Yeah, I got $5." They took that wallet. They were in Brooklyn in 37 seconds. This is why I'm so angry in life. Because I was so poor. I couldn't get arrested. There was a problem. So that's where I come from. Tell your friends when they listen to my videos. All right, that's all. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.